Hello everyone and welcome to this new moon reading. I'm Justine Evans, naturopath and hormone alchemist, and every month I provide a hormone reading using my creation fertility guidance cards to support you build a healthy hormone happy life month by month. Now each month we do it at the new moon because that represents a new beginning and a new cycle, and this month it was September the 28th was the Libra new moon, and I know I'm a little bit late here. I'm sorry, I've just returned from holiday. Anyway, so here is this month's new moon reading from September the 28th until approximately October the 28th when our next new moon arrives. So this month our focus is on love, which is card 2 of the Creation Fertility Toolkit. Now this is I'm just going to tell you this little story because I actually just think it's very interesting with the synchronicities. But basically on my way back from my holiday on Saturday, I was coming home and I was thinking about the new moon and the energy that it drew was really the importance of us being able to treat ourselves with love and compassion and self-love and treat our planet with the same, and allowing that to sow the seeds of transformation for next year. And because we're around the autumn equinox, the energy is also that of the spleen, which is very much about immunity and enjoying the sweetness in life. And so that's what I was thinking about on my way home. So on Saturday evening, I belong to a new moon meditation group, and when I went into meditation, again this massive energy of love was coming through during the meditation, and I thought, oh well, that's really interesting. That's kind of like happened twice now. So I'd already made the decision that this month we were going to focus on love and the spleen, and I thought, well, I'm gonna draw the cards anyway because I always say that that's how I work. So I drew the cards and I got card 2, which you may not be able to see, but it is the card of love. So I just thought, that's just so amazing, isn't it? It's just those whole synchronicities are fantastic. So my cards are 42 guidance cards, and I can absolutely promise you there is, I just focus on them, shuffle them about and draw a card. And sometimes I draw 1 card, sometimes I draw 3 cards. It just depends on how I'm feeling for the month. So anyway, the energy is love and very much connected with self-love. So this is what we're going to be working on this month. So I'm going to try and keep it as simple as I can. We're going to work just on 3 aspects. We're going to be working on my spleen cleanse, which starts on October the 17th. If you would like to join, it's an online cleanse. We're working with the spleen, which is about immunity. It's about that autumn equinox where we really need to boost our immunity to help our hormonal balance and also to prepare ourselves for the winter months ahead. It's not a fast, we're using lots of lovely warming foods to really support our immunity, really help our liver detox as well, and also help with blood sugar regulation, really important. And metaphysically, that's very much about enjoying the sweetness of life. And the reason for the spleen clean is really, it works very much with Chinese medicine and working on the meridians for that, for this time of year, the autumn, and it's about releasing and sowing the seeds of transformation for next year. So if you would like to join me for that, there is still time. So sign up, go onto my websites, either justineevans.co.uk or creationfertility.com, and sign up. You do receive an organic delivery box as well, and it's super, it's simple. We do online yoga as well, and there's a lovely closed Facebook group. So if you would like to join us, then please do. So back to love. So that is obviously a form of self-nourishment and self-love. But this month, what I would really like you all to do is think about how you feel about yourself. Do you treat yourself like you would treat somebody else? And I am willing to put money on it that you don't, because I know personally I don't. I say really negative things to myself sometimes, particularly when I look at myself in the mirror or my body image or my hormones or my thought processes. Most of us have been brought up with a default mechanism of negativity towards ourselves. We wake up in the morning, we go, oh, my hair looks bad, or oh, I look old today, or I'm dehydrated, or I'm fat, or any of those things. And what I'm asking you this month is to stop that. Let's try and work on a completely different mechanism where we're providing ourselves with a lovely, positive affirmation every day about ourselves. Because if there is one way to support our hormonal health, is to be kind to ourselves, to stop releasing the cortisol, and to really send love to ourselves. So this month I'm asking you every day to say a positive affirmation about yourself. Now the love card affirmation is I am blessed with love, or I live in harmony. And one of the ways that you can do that is by using the Creation Fertility Yoga Mala. And here it is here. It's made from moonstone, mookaite and carnelian. And what you do actually is each ball, there are 21 balls, represent one affirmation. And so you sit and you say that with each ball. I am filled with love. I am blessed with love. I live in harmony, whichever one it is that you want to do. You repeat it 21 times and then you place it on your left wrist. And the reason we wear it on our left wrist is so that we receive the goodness. Okay, so that's one of the ways that you can do this. Now, another way is if you're in a relationship, not only with yourself, but obviously with somebody else, is to ensure that you always say nice things to yourself or to that person. Really appreciate them for the love that they offer you. And remember that, you need a hug every day. So if you're in a position where you're not with somebody, then give yourself a nice big hug every day, okay? So it's really about what can you do to support yourself? How can you change your relationship with yourself, with love, with positivity, with changing that negative default mechanism about yourself so that you are filled with self-respect, self-belief, self-nurture, self-respect, self-nourishment. Because I'm pretty sure that when you see a friend in the morning, you don't say to them, God, you look bad today, or you're an ugly woman, or you look like you've put on weight. You wouldn't say that. You'd say, hello, hi, how are you? And give them a hug. So I'm asking you to do that for yourself to support your hormones. Now, so that's what we're going to be working on. Now, with regard to the yoga position of the month, then you can use the hug as your yoga position if you like, because you can really wrap your arms around yourself and really squeeze yourself close, which is going to open your shoulders a lot and help release tension and stress. Another thing that you can do is stand every day and really greet the day by lifting your arms and just looking up and really allowing that grounding practice, to that energy of the day, the beautifulness of the day to come down through you so that you're like a funnel. And obviously this is also the yoni position. This is the yoni mudra, so that your hands are out and up, and it's, you are like that chalice, and you're really grounding yourself and welcoming the day. So this is another way that you could do the yoga position for the month if you want. If you are working with my spleen cleanse, then the lovely Donna Gerard will be offering a yoga asana practice with that. And last year we did the Tibetan 5, and maybe we'll be doing that again this year. I'm not sure yet. So that's also an amazing, wonderful yoga practice to really keep your flexibility, support your immunity, and support your health. So that's the second thing that you can do. And then the third thing is we're talking about this month I'm focusing on the magic properties of the reishi mushroom, and explaining to you how you can use it, what and why you would use it. It is fabulous for immune health. It is magical for a sedative tonic. So if you suffer with anxiety, high blood pressure, immune issues, if you suffer from any IBD, irritable bowel diseases, or irritable bowel, IBS kind of symptoms, then reishi can often really support you with that, because it's very, very, very calming, and it's got very high anti-inflammatory properties. It has also been used to support diabetes. It's also been used to support high blood pressure, all things that actually a lot of people with fertility issues or hormonal balance and menopausal issues, they often come across these kinds of illnesses. So we're going to be working with that. I'm going to be adding everything to my Creation Fertility website, and also my Justine Evans website. So I hope you've enjoyed today. I will be back in touch with you again very soon. I will be posting information throughout the month on my Creation Healing Facebook page, also on my YouTube, which is Justine Evans, that channel. You can join my spleen cleanse if you would like. There is still time, and that will be a closed Facebook group as well. And I look forward to speaking to you soon. Lots of love. Take care.